Thanks. I appreciate you treating me like that. I'm going to go home to... Or actually, I already am home. I'm going to go to bed tonight eating Chunky Monkey. Watching Twilight.
Hey, how you doing?
Hey, what's going on?
I wasn't talking to you.
Okay. It's cool. Hey, Kevin.
What?
Check this out. You ready? Oh, wrong thing.
That's the bomb.
Here we go.
I know bombs. What?
What? Yeah, baby. Shield surfing. I just figured this out. Yes. Woohoo! Yeah, I didn't know you can do this for the longest time.
I mean, you know,
Although the only bad thing is
cool.
it damages your shield real quick.
guys, is there anything you can keep in this game that just doesn't diminish?
Nope.
Does he need to go get new shoes here soon?
The Master Sword, it restores itself after it's used up. So
What'd that little kid say?
I don't know. I wasn't paying attention to him.
It sounds like it said the F word.
I don't care what he has to say.
Oh.
Because in my defense, he's stupid and a kid, so what does he know?
Okay, now you're starting to sound like me. Kids are jerks.
Yeah, they are. Kids are the best.
Kids are the best.
So I'm taking over for today.
Yeah, Kevin.
For all you people out there who want to see some progress being made. Sorry, Kevin.
Well, it was nice seeing you.
I'm sorry, Kevin. I didn't. That was.
I'm
a
gonna go
jerk
get
thing.
my stuff.
That was a jerk thing.
I'm gonna go.
I'm sorry. No, I'm sorry.
I'm gonna go.
Kevin, I'm sorry. It's because you didn't share your McDonald's with me.
That was Hardee's.
It's because you didn't share your Hardee's with me. You weren't that hearty.
You weren't a very hearty friend.
So today's topic is, what has happened to our humanity?
I guess I'm lumped into that now because I didn't share my Hardee's breakfast sandwich with him.
What has happened to you, Kevin? But no, seriously, what you see all these videos now, all these compilations of videos of people doing public freakouts and just being jerks with one another.
Yeah.
So what has happened to humanity, Kevin? What happened to the point where we don't treat our fellow man, as a fellow man anymore, and we disrespect them? What is your thought process?
Are you wanting like a clinical answer?
No, I'm just.
Or my personal opinion?
Your personal opinion.
Well,
Well,
I just give you a rain check.
okay.
No, well, I had it and now it's gone. Well, I think
Looks like the sky's about to give me a rain check.
I know. Look at that.
The
Yeah.
storm is rolling in.
It was like me walking home from your house last night. I thought I was actually.
How was that walk?
It was kind of intimidating because I thought I was actually gonna accomplish my goal of being struck by lightning.
I still don't know why you want to get struck by lightning.
Because I think that would be like the best buzz ever.
Yeah, and probably also the best death ever.
The best death ever. Not everybody dies from being struck by lightning.
No, but it.
We're getting off topic.
Okay, go ahead.
Anyway, I think a lot of people have become desensitized these days. Because it does seem like we're all connected all the time, every day, all day.
Yeah.
Facebook, MySpace, all that stuff. I almost said a bad word. And with that comes people become desensitized and they don't know how to talk to each other face to face.
Right.
People don't know how to understand to read or utilize proper social cues. Like even just looking at somebody, like, if I was sitting here looking at you right now, and like most people are today, just looking at you, that would piss them off. Mm-hmm. Why are you looking at me?
Right.
Everybody is so hostile.
Yeah, I do think that social media does have, and especially cell phones, has an effect on people like that today. Because it seems like nowadays people are just, they don't really have any respect for people.
Mm-hmm.
And you really can see it too when it comes to like these protests and when it comes to politics.
Yeah, I'm glad you brought that up because everybody now has become a complainer.
A whiner.
A whiner,
Everything
yes.
offends somebody now.
Yes. And instead of doing anything to actually fix a problem, they want to get people together and whine. Mm-hmm. That's all it is. No progress is being done. There's no solution being made or thought up. Ooh, fire.
Gotta get rid of these.
Oh, you burn it down?
They're gonna be a
Burn that mother
They're
to
gonna
the
be a
ground.
problem.
Hannah.
Hannah's not editing these episodes.
Oh.
She edits the singles and
She's
solos.
fired.
Anyways, go on. What are your
Well,
thoughts?
that's what I'm saying. Is people just don't. There's no solution being made, and just people just complain nonstop.
I've noticed people nowadays are getting very overly opinionated and overly offended about a lot of things. Like people nowadays will get offended at the fact that you don't agree with them or you think their opinion's stupid.
Yeah.
And here's the sad truth, everybody. Everybody has an opinion, and yes, there are such things as stupid opinions and good opinions. So get used to it. It's
Yeah.
just the way of life. I mean, look at Aristotle.
Oh no. Don't be misquoting stuff.
No, dude. Aristotle, dude, thought the world was flat. He thought everything orbited around the earth. It was his opinion. But you know what? It was a stupid opinion.
You're right, because everything revolves around me. Mm-hmm.
There's another stupid opinion. Are you saying my opinion's stupid, Zach? But no, like,
No, you're right.
and you
You're
know,
right.
you also see it a lot in like retail stores and stuff like that. Like, people just want to pick fights nowadays with people.
Yeah, and it's the staff too.
And the thing is, like, I work in retail, and I know what it's like to deal with picky customers or customers that just,
Want to come in there and complain?
yeah, they're just being jerks. And yeah, it does suck, but at the same time, if there's not much that the person can do behind the counter to satisfy you, there's not much that we can do. Sometimes our hands are tied behind our backs.
Mm-hmm. Because sometimes the customer is not right. But you don't say that to them.
No, because the motto of any kind of business is the customer is always right.
Because, that's just good business.
Yeah.
You take my little
When it
side
comes to
job.
business-
If I have a product I want you to buy from me, I'm going to give you a taste first.
Yeah.
Just so you know I stand behind my product. What?
What's another example that you were wanting to talk about? Like, we've talked about the politics thing, because well, let me go back to the politic thing. Like, whenever it was the whole Trump and Hillary thing, I saw some of the most hateful comments on Facebook and Twitter from people I know personally, who I consider to be very level-headed people.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
But they're sitting there like, just because people voted for Trump or because Trump won, they're starting to dog and like really call out people's, like, not really question them, but more like insult these people. And I get it, you don't want Trump to be president, but do not disrespect your fellow man like that, because one day we're going to all need each other. We can't lose our humanity. Save the rainforest.
We can't lose our humanity.
We can't.
Bro, I think it's gone.
No, I still have faith in us, sort of. Sort of.
Then that you're a fool. Thanks, Kevin.
Thanks. I appreciate you treating me like that. I'm gonna go home to. Or actually, I already am home. I'm gonna go to bed tonight eating Chunky Monkey, watching Twilight.
Can't believe Kevin said that. Deanna be talking to you about something else, and you just like, I can't believe Kevin would say that.
I can. It's Kevin.
Jeez.
It's not a bad thing.
I kind of want to go home now.
Okay, well, what's some other examples that that because we're talking about what's happened to humanity. Like, you know, you could actually take your own personal work story. I mean, and try not to violate any HIPAA violations or anything, but you could talk about like how there's people who work in your type of field that you're in who have to help, you know, people who suffer from mental illnesses and don't take that job seriously or take it, you know.
Yeah, I knew we were going to get to this eventually.
And to me, that's also kind of a way of losing your humanity in a way, is not taking someone else's life serious or their problems serious, especially when you know you could either greatly benefit them or greatly hurt them.
Yeah, I think you're right when it comes to that, because there was a point in time, you know, I want to say like maybe, I don't want to put a decade on it, but there was a point in time where people wouldn't dare enter or accept a position that involves direct care, like what I do.
Right.
People that suffer with mental illness, there's no way that somebody would accept a position like that, knowing very well that they don't know anything about it, and two, they're not even interested in helping these people.
Yeah. Which is honestly, that's messed up. Like, I get it. You're there for a paycheck.
I think it's sick.
It is sick. But being a guy who knows what it's like to have a loved one who suffers from a mental illness,
yeah,
you don't have a clue, unless you know what it happens to you, what it feels like to have a loved one who you've shared so many memories with, and then all of a sudden is suffering from a mental illness. It just happens. Like, just bam. I mean, don't get me wrong. Yes, symptoms will show here and there, but there's times when it just hits like out of nowhere.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden, that person that you've grown to know and love for so many years is a complete different person.
Yeah.
That right there, that's hell. That is a living hell, and it hurts. So, you're messing with people's lives, and you're messing with other people's lives. Until you have it happen to you or a loved one that's very close to you, you'll never understand how serious that really is. These people are not animals. They're not just random people. These are people who have a sickness and need help. They don't want to be suffering from a mental illness. They don't want to be, you know, treated the way they are or looked at the way they don't want that stigma that comes with it.
Sorry.
Anyway, I got a little
got on your soapbox there.
Yeah.
But no, I mean, preach.
That's something that's been on my mind lately too, is like just staff who do not take that kind of crap. And that applies with almost any kind of medical field, really.
Yeah.
With like nursing homes and doctors in general. I mean, how many times have you had a doctor that treated you like crap when you needed help from them the most?
A lot.
Exactly. You're in that field for a reason. Your job is to help people get better.
Yeah.
Not to sit there and look down at them and make them look like they're some kind of pillhead or junkie.
Mm-hmm. Let me tell you, that is the worst feeling right there. Well, it's one of the worst feelings that I've ever experienced, going to somebody that's supposed to help me and then throws that label on me.
Yeah.
Because, you know what I went through was very traumatic.
Oh, yeah.
Emotionally and physically.
Shoot, I think even us, you know, like just your friends in general who were there and saw you the way you were, that was very traumatic for us.
Yeah, like even the weeks following, because I was just telling somebody at work the other night about that you had to actually get on to me at one point, because I had become obsessed.
Yeah.
With what had happened, and I wasn't the most pleasant person to be around.
Well, I mean, it was a very big deal. What happened to you?
Yeah, I get what you're saying, but that doesn't excuse my behavior back then either, though. Because I was an But, like I was saying, you go to a doctor expecting, you know, okay, this person's going to help me. He's going to help me out.
Right.
And then them labeling this belief of theirs off of, you know, zero evidence whatsoever. They have absolutely no evidence to sit there to come up with the idea that you're a pill junkie off the street just trying to get more drugs out of them. No. Nothing whatsoever.
Yeah.
I think it's just because they just naturally make assumptions.
Now, here's something, too, that's been kind of on my mind lately when it comes to questioning humanity.
Oh.
Last night at work, we had a former employee who's now an ex-employee who was fired and arrested for shoplifting video games from the store. Now, his wife comes in, and I'm talking about, like, every person on the floor was
just
staring her down like a hawk. And I'm sitting there thinking to myself, like, just because her husband stole does not mean that she's a thief.
Yeah.
And I felt bad for her.
Can we not sit there and ask ourselves that maybe she didn't even know?
Just here to shop or get away from, because they don't have a great relationship. But anyways, but then they start talking about, like, him going to jail twice, and, like, this one girl that I work with, she and a lot of the coworkers were sitting there just talking about just looking down upon him, frowning upon him.
Yeah.
And I felt a little sick whenever they were doing that, because, like, you get the impression that they feel that he's never going to change, and I get that feeling that everybody has the potential to change for the better. I've seen people do it. There's people that I know that haven't, but in a way, I feel that's kind of losing your humanity, is by losing your trust or faith in people, that they're never going to change, that they're just once a criminal, always a criminal. No, that's not the case.
Visit criticalblast.com, where we blast pop culture on a daily basis. At criticalblast.com, we speak geek. So surf on over and check out reviews on the latest movies, television shows, music, books, graphic novels, games, toys, professional wrestling, cosplay, even interviews with industry pros and promotional giveaways. If it's entertainment, we have something to say about it.
Critical Blast, where pop culture gets blasted.
I don't know. Are you going to sleep over there?
No.
You had your eyes closed. Anyways, what's your
No, I didn't.
what's your opinion on that?
I mean, it's the same thing with what we were just talking about. I feel bad for the fact that, his girlfriend walked into Target, and it could have been exactly what you said. She could have been just in there shopping,
Right.
And, completely oblivious to anything that he was doing while he was there, or why he lost his job there, like as far as stealing goes.
Right. And I even tried making a point, too, saying, look, as a dad, and I made a point saying this, though, it would have been a different opinion for me if I knew that he was buying these games to sell them and make money to, get food for his kids. As a parent, you'll do just about anything for your kids. I get that, but that still does not justify his actions. I'm not defending him.
Yeah, because...
But in a way, I get it. I know what it's like to be a parent who wants to do anything for their children. But that still does not justify his actions.
I love how you got that finger right there. Just
like
that
someone's going to
justify
see
his actions.
Well, no, like when I was saying
Your
that,
Honor.
when I was saying that, people were like just looking at me like, really, Zach? Really? I'm like, dude.
Oh, them.
It's like, I don't know. It's like people have their mindset that like once a thief, always a thief. Once a bad person, always a bad person. Mm-hmm. That's not the case.
And there's a lot of racial profiling going on around here lately too.
Yeah.
Especially being in the South.
I'm trying to think of other ways that we're losing our humanity. Get out of here. I'm gonna smash your face. Get a different weapon.
Consumerism.
Like, what do you mean, like? What do you mean?
Like, just like ever since the invention of like the mall.
Yeah.
Just overspending, spending money that you don't have, getting yourself into debt. Mm-hmm. And once you're in it, you've been digging yourself that type of hole, right, for so many years. Now, I mean, you've become a hateful person now because you made choices and spent money that you didn't have. Now you're put in a situation where you're, out of luck.
Yeah.
What do you think that does to your attitude?
It's true. I'm not going to talk to this person right here. This person. No.
Zach,
What?
you're humanity.
No, but look. Look, watch. Watch.
I am watching.
Watch what this guy does to me. See what I mean? That's why I didn't want to talk to him.
That butthole. Why'd you talk to him?
I didn't. It just activated.
I need to get a new vape
Yeah, you do.
because my humanity's going.
I think honestly, you just need to get
A brand new vape.
a brand new coil. Really.
No, I want a whole brand new thing. I want it like brand new, out the box shebang. Shebang.
They're expensive. You know, Brian's working at a vape store now. He said he can get us a 30% discount.
What happened to him working at the game store?
He said it's just not paying enough. He said, don't get me wrong, yeah, the people there are cool and all, but he's like, when it comes to pay, it's just, and the hours, he's like, I just need more. You got a mighty banana. You got a blue rupee. You got a green rupee.
You want blue?
You got a red rupee. Anyways, you want blue?
Did you hear me?
You want stick? Becky.
Let me smash.
Let me smash. I love that. That never gets old to me.
Swooty.
Sweet. You want stick? Love sticks.
You want some tail? Flip.
Oh God,
Flip.
I love it. I love it.
I kind of want to watch it right now.
After the show.
But don't worry, I won't. We're talking about heavy stuff.
Yeah. Go ahead and get.
My butt's asleep.
Well, wake it up.
He's just,
Don't do that.
Zach's just like, well, okay, I'll try to keep my voice down.
Go to sleep.
Don't do that.
Well, the first time I ever any of one of my like limbs felt like went to sleep on me, I seriously thought I had like just tons of ants crawling all over me, and I couldn't see them. I was like, because I was at my grandma's house. I was like, Grandma, there's invisible ants all over me.
Oh my god.
She's like, invisible ants? I'm like, yes.
Oh my god.
Either she was thinking, yep, that's Terry Davis, boy. He's been Terry Davis.
He's just like Terry's brother.
That or, and then she's like, are you talking about your leg being asleep? I was like, it's not asleep. It can't sleep. Silly grandma. Tricks
He
for
didn't
kids.
have his pajamas on or nothing. I didn't know if y'all did that.
You did good there. Well, hey, we're rolling in already on 21 minutes. So I think we should wrap this one up, and we'll see you next time on Game Jab. How's that sound?
Yeah, and you people out there listening, improve your humanity.
Yeah, seriously. Go out there.
They don't
tonight.
take nothing but a little bit of graciousness, people.
Yeah, do some Pilates.
Eat more yogurt.
Eat your Wheaties.
Ew. No.
All right.
Bye.
Bye. Whoo, you made it, champ.
Of course I did. You know who I am.
I was talking to the viewer. Well, hey, if you like what you saw, why don't you go ahead and check out our channel? We got other videos.
Huh?
Kevin, are you here?
How long have I been here?
And hey, we also got a Facebook, Twitter, Twitch, and, well, Instagram. Leave a like down below, comment, or subscribe. Just do what you gotta do, boo-boo.
You really still here? Dude, the video's over.
Yeah, I mean, it was, over,
Go home.
yeah, seriously.